After more than 3 years since the release of Season 4 of Overlord, and with possibly Season 5, most likely the last season coming soon, at least relatively speaking, you probably may ask, where are we in the story? And what essentially do I need to know before that Season 5 comes out? And before starting, keep in mind, this is purely anime only. I will not talk about anything beyond what the anime itself has shown, much less obviously the light novels. Okay, first major point that we need to talk about. After the events of Season 3, and mainly the fall of Irantel, Nazarick managed to incorporate the Adventurers Guild into the nation. Something they would normally not allow, but since Ainz already cleared out all the threats surrounding the city, their usefulness was questionable at best, leading many to stop requesting their help, and so leading to the decay of the Adventurers Guild. And so Nazarick incorporated the guild and reformed it, by transforming them from simple monster hunters to full-fledged explorers of the unknown world. And obviously all of this under the banner of the Sorcerer Kingdom, by extension spreading its name to a possible player out there. Though, for something like this, they obviously needed far more people joining their ranks, which leads to our next point, the annexation of the Beirut Empire. So in need of more people joining the ranks of the Adventurers Guild, he came to the conclusion with the Guildmaster of Irantel that he should enter the Colosseum in order to fight the Warrior King, the strongest warrior in the Empire. Basically, he wants to advertise the Adventurers Guild. Anyway, a fight that he obviously wins by taking on his side and reviving him with one of those ones from Sailor Moon. Now, after it, he farms a little bit, which doesn't necessarily lead to more people joining the Adventurers Guild, that does lead to Jerkniv offering the Empire as a vassal state. Something every EU4 player loves to hear. And we even got the chance of seeing what probably is the Megamind, the Tesla, nay, the Jimmy Neutron of Overlord.
Has to do with the adventurers that he tried to recruit.
Maybe he's not a plotting kind of guy.
There is no chance in hell!
I'm telling you, man, that guy knows it, I just can't prove it. Now for the third most important aspect you need to know before Season 5, or at very least before watching the film, runes, or runecraft, whatever you want to name it. An art of putting runes into objects and giving them magic properties, in hopes of having a monopoly on the ancient art of runecraft, which Ainz knows from Yggdrasil, and probably even came from there, who knows. He goes to the Dwarf Kingdom. There he wipes out a few Quagoa, which are those dogs over there. Love the CGI, by the way. Aura adopts a dragon, they wipe even more dragons, and even gives back to the dwarves their old capital. But more importantly, he gets the famous secrets of runecrafting, which by the way are still far below what he could get in Yggdrasil, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And so he gets under the Sorcerer Kingdom all the dwarves capable of runesmithing and dips out. And now that we are approaching the end, let's talk about the rich in history and powerful Riestes Kingdom. That was probably the main point of the 4th season. It gets destroyed. And the next. But hey, look at the bright side of things. We got the best dialogue of the anime at this point, with Ainz and the Goat King Zanek. But the highlight of this point is not really the Riestes Kingdom, more the characters in it. For example, the Platinum Dragon Lord. But everyone calls him PDL, so I won't call him that way. The guy that controls that armor. That same armor that got mopped by Chantier in her dress, by the way. He is aware of players, as you have seen in the anime, but he isn't very fond of them. Or at least, most of them. Okay, only the bad ones. Naturally, when Ainz arrives at the doors of the kingdom's capital, they fight. Ainz even ends up summoning one of those annoying skulls from the Dungeon of Terror. Okay, I stop it. This wasn't Ainz, it was Pandora's actor. That was acting as Ainz and more importantly, acting weak for PDL to lay down his guard for the next time they meet. Which works as PDL and Azut, the Evangelion reference guy, end up thinking that Ainz might be the NPC and I'll be the player. Okay, they can't make this shit up, man. Anyway, after these events, they proceed into the capital, they steal magic artifacts, and they destroy the rest. We even see the best human fighting the best NPC. And by fighting, I mean he got one shot. Returning to the main point at hand, they destroy everything, but not before revealing that all of this was the plan of the Princess Rainer. Rainer? I have no idea. And she pretty much sells her entire kingdom and family in order to unlock the Fallen Seed. An item that changes a race from human to demon in order to always be by the side of crime. Rest in peace, my boy. But hey, they joined Nazarick, at least. Now, for the last 5th point, you need to watch the new movie they released, called The Only Kingdom. So if you knew about it, close the video and go watch it. Again, Ainz do what he does best. He promotes runecraft. Remember earlier the dwarf smiths? Well, now Ainz tries to sell his stuff. The weapons with the runes in it. Although he fails miserably, as he managed by pure accident to create an entire cult dedicated to him. Thanks to Neya, the new character from the movie. Which kinda appeased the somewhat negative opinion they had against undead. You know, the skeleton haters. And lays the foundation for them to get annexed by the Sorcerer Kingdom. Now, let's go for a quick recap. Nazarick integrates the Adventurers Guild. They vassalize the Empire. It destroys the real estate's kingdom. They hold a monopoly in runecraft. They pretty much non-officially controls the Holy Kingdom. It is the most average, straight up to the point info you need to know before Season 5. If it ever comes out, it is. Before ending the video, I just wanna say thank you for the incredible support everyone is giving to the channel. I wasn't expecting it to grow so fast, to be fair. I just started posting videos this summer and we are already at 1000 subs. I know this is classic one-on-one thank you message in YouTube, but I have no other words. So yeah, thanks everyone. I will try to always post one video a month at least. Maybe a week, I don't know. A week, a month, I'm still not sure. I guess it will depend how well this video goes. So yeah, that's about it.